All right, guys. Basically, real quick. So, one of the social security nets that they're taking away from me is the fact that if I go into a store, you have surveillance, and then not only surveillance, but the surveillance is supposed to be by people that have known you. Like that know your subject, right? And so, basically, like if I go to the store and I interact with an employee, that is like basically I give the employee, the cashier, my business card with my YouTube and Patreon, and then I'm going to get my bike and loading up my items, and I hear another employee who is a custodian come in. Like from previous experience at that store, I know he's a custodian because he's cleaning, right? And not only that he's cleaning, but he's cleaning very close to where I shop, to my particular area. Now, this same employee, after I hand over my business card with my information, my identity, pretty much, this employee says to the cashier something about something like "don't trust me" or something like something negative towards myself, right? So as I'm loading my items, I go to the employee and I say, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he says, "Oh, nothing." And I'm like, okay. And that's it. That's that. And I leave it at that, guys. But I want you to figure out what's going on. What's the reason why the security cameras up there, either they don't have my peers or my opposition, or they have somebody that doesn't know me or that has their own agenda. So they have somebody overwatching the cameras that have their own agenda. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's like Goliath was kind of slayed, because whoever had that, well, that's how they try to create that storyline of Goliath was slayed, but that is not true, guys, because, well, it might be true, but it doesn't matter. The whole thing is that people get lost in distraction, and people are human. So basically, the point is that, guys, that employee and stuff had something negative to say about my sharing of information. And again, the freedom of information, guys, is oxygen to a democracy. So whatever this employee was doing, he was suffocating my democracy, my view of sharing information. So this happened at Sprouts in Elk Grove, guys. Elk Grove, California. And that's like Laguna, somewhere around there. Thank you, guys.